Hello to Ms. Julia Zemiro. You've got your jimmies on, darling. Oh, look at you, so cosy.
I know, I've never worn such a comfortable costume in my life.
OK, I reckon you're ready. Could be a sleepover, who knows?
It could be a sleepover. Maybe I'm Sandra Dee. Or not.
You get to sing. OK. Julia Zemiro.
Yes, Shane Bourne.
There's the door.
Yes.
Good luck. And as they say in the theatre, chookers.
Chookers.
Thank God you're here. Do you know what time it is?
Yes.
It's midday.
Yes.
What time are Mum and Dad due back?
Oh, I don't know, maybe... Why do you stress all the time? Just relax, OK?
Well, they said not to have a party. How are you going to explain this one?
Oh, I'll just use my charm and just look them in the eye and say it was your fault.
I'm not taking the rap for this. This was your idea.
Oh, come on!
Where's Ben?
Ben? He's sleeping in my room.
Why would Ben be sleeping in your room? I'm his favourite.
Really? That's not what he said to me last night, I can tell you that.
What the hell has happened here?
Rebecca was getting ready for work, that's why she's dressed, and I was sleeping because I've got a bit of a pain. And then a man came in the window quickly underneath the blinds and threw food everywhere.
Simone?
Simone?
Why is there underwear? Simone?
Oh, Simone.
Don't you try this, Simone.
I've got a pain.
Why is there underwear hanging off that light?
Because it was very bright, we needed to be a bit pinker. What's happened to my fish? Oh, Kevin, there's jelly in my fish. The jelly crystals look a lot like fish food and one of those crazy robbers who drank.
Tell the truth.
Yes.
Go on, Simone, tell the truth.
All right, then. After my exams, of which I was extremely proud because I got an excellent score on my VCE, but it seems that nobody seems to remember that, Dad and Mum and Dad.
Simone, it was 14 years ago.
That's the trouble in this family. You do one good thing and people just forget it like that.
Simone, look, I think it's time we had a talk.
Is it?
How old are you, Simone?
32.
And you're still living here at home.
Yes, well, it's that kind of generation. That's our generation where kids never leave and parents always stay.
Well, now, have you found a job yet?
It's just hard because... Well, it's just hard because I'm a nervous person. Don't laugh at me. We can't all be smart like you. Pretty and smart. We can't all be event manager of a big corporation.
Simone, your mother and I have always told you that the family depends on 3 simple values.
Yes.
Trust, respect...
And lying. You said lying once to me and I've taken that on board. We can't all be a Pollyanna like you are.
Have you told us the truth? You've had a party, haven't you?
Yes, I did have a party. I just wanted to lift my spirits a little bit, I suppose. I was feeling a little down and unsupported by this so-called family. And
I think you've learned your lesson.
I think it was just a bit of a party,
Yeah.
bit of music, bit of dancing, a bit of popcorn, and they've all gone home?
Yes,
Yeah?
yeah.
Sorry, I was,
Well, who is this?
Oh, Is it Dave?
David's
Dave?
still upstairs.
Dave's upstairs.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
Simone,
I think now's a good time.
give us one reason why we shouldn't throw you out of this house today.
Well, I'm pregnant.
Very good.
Get there, darling.
Oh, man. That was a glorious... What was the sound like that?
It was just so good. Tom, what do you think of Julia?
Julia, well done. We all felt for you. I think, you know, walking into that room, you had to explain away the jelly in the fish tank and the presence of what could have been an entire football team upstairs. Not easy, but you managed to do it. Top party, top performance. Well done.
Julia Zemiro.
Hello, darling.
Any clues?
Oh, I feel like I'm going to a Stevie Nicks concert.
Maybe you are. You don't.
This work.
Then again, you could be doing something
Oh,
else.
good grief.
Let's see what's in store for
Yes.
Julia Zemiro as you step through the Thank God You're Here door. Good luck.
Thank God you're here. We thought we'd have to do the interview without you.
No.
You know Monica?
Hello, Monica.
Just grab a seat and put the headphones in. Nice to meet you. And welcome back to the heart of things. And that last piece you just heard was from my next guest, and it was selected. And it intrigues me to welcome back Melissa Weatherby.
Thank you, Monica.
Now I'm intrigued why you picked that last piece we just heard then.
Well, when I'm feeling down and troubled, as I do in my position, I like something classical just to, how do the young people say, take the edge off.
Now, Melissa, it's so hard to find one single word that best describes a person like yourself. Any suggestions?
Therapist?
Therapist. Well, of course, you're best known as an author, though.
Yes. I am. Whee!
Now, how many books are we up to now?
5 books. Hardback, all of them.
And of course, it all started with the very first novel, which I love.
Yeah.
You Can Do It.
I can do it, and you can as well. You can do it.
Now, this had a profound effect on so many people.
I know.
Because of your one single message in there. I mean, how did you get to that message?
Yes, my message of do it now, not tomorrow. I mean, it's not new, obviously.
And then, of course, the next book, which took a completely different change, Taking Control.
Taking control.
Talk us through that.
Oh, well, I will. That really was just about saying I've had enough. Opening up the window and saying, enough now, and taking complete control of everything all the time. Megalomaniacs certainly came out of this, and I was sued several times. But in the end, I'm a writer. I'm a writer. And when you write and you're a writer, you've got to express what you're feeling on the inside.
April 2005.
April 2005.
It all comes tumbling down. What happened?
When I met Joan, she seemed to me to be slightly troubled, and then, of course, she developed an extraordinary crush on me and would camp out my house, stalk me for weeks, and there I was, stalked. I enjoyed it, sure, on a level. It's flattering. You know, she came to me, I was her guru, but really, I then went into a meltdown, and I needed taking control, and I needed, you can do it, myself. I read my own work, Monica, my own work, and it helped me.
Now, so obviously your family was very important to you during this really difficult time.
Well, loosely.
Well, but your husband and your family, your immediate family.
My husband, well, yes, I mean, he was supportive to a point. No sex for a year. He thought that would be useful. I, of course, was climbing the wall. I couldn't do it. So I took control and I said no.
Right.
And I divorced him. And since then, I've had a myriad of, if I can say to you, younger lovers.
And you have had your critics, and if I can just read a quick review after your latest book.
No, bring it on, bring it on.
Weatherby's fatuous collection of new age mumbo-jumbo gives pop psychology a bad name.
Who was that?
Well, actually, I can't say names because we are on a national radio
I
station
know who
here.
it was. It was David Mitchum from 6XY. And I've never liked David. I've never liked 6XY. I love Talk 697.
Well, maybe he has got a point, though. I mean, you do refer to yourself as a doctor and a trained psychiatrist, yet you actually haven't got any degrees.
Technically, no. But life's a degree, isn't it, Monica?
I mean, you've been an inspiration to so many people for so many
Monica.
years.
Thank you.
I mean, just before we go, I mean, for those people out there that might be listening, that might be a bit hurt or a bit lost, have you got a few parting words of guidance there?
Whenever life seems at its worst, whenever things seem like they can't get any worse, buy a book.
Step forward here, Julia. You were glorious, Tom. She was fantastic, wasn't she?
Absolutely. Julia, beautifully handled. From the moment you walked out in the weird scarf thing, I think we knew we were in for a special ride. That was a very difficult situation we made you walk into, but you managed to pull it off and sell books at the same time. A truly empowering performance. Well done.
Thank you, Jack.
Julia Zemiro. Man, this is...
School captain.
Can you do a spin? I get this only for some people. There you go. Oh, that's very school captain.
Oh,
Were you a prefect or a...
No.
Good.
In primary school, I was a vice captain.
Oh, big deal.
Yeah.
Here's your
Thanks for the confidence.
Here's your opportunity, Julia Zemiro. This is your third time through that door. You're a pro. Good luck and joy.
Thank you.
Your world awaits.
Thank you.
Thank God you're here. The principal would like to have a little chat.
Ah, Caroline.
Hello, Mr. Simpson.
Caroline, as school captain, you are expected to uphold certain values. Leadership,
Yes.
respect,
Yes.
and of course...
And of course, success in all things. Success in all things, I know. It's the motto of the school. Success in all things, or in Latin, success in all multo labor. And, you know, I know, and sometimes you can't be a success in everything. It's quite a lot of pressure.
It's compassion, Caroline, compassion.
I was going to say that next.
So you recently put up a sign outside the Year 12 common room. Now, what did it say, Mrs Simpkins?
It said no fat girls allowed.
How's that compassionate, Caroline?
Look, the thing is, right, is that this school is a really popular school. And if you've got to look good, you've got to look good. And sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do. And I put up that sign specifically for the Year 9ers because I think they're all a bit muffin top. Now, I'm leading by example as a Year 12 school captain. They look up to me, Miss Simpson. They do, I know that.
Is that a mobile... You know the policy of mobile phones in your school? Hand it over, Caroline.
Honestly,
Hand
Caroline.
it over.
Oh, I do have it. Oh. Yeah, sorry, miss.
Hand it over, please. Caroline, the phone.
Interesting message. Vodka coolers in your locker. Hey!
Oh, that's
Now, why would that be, Caroline?
Well, vodka coolers is a new school project we're doing for science. We've discovered that if you boil vodka to a boiling point of 104, it explodes. We've revolutionised what you can do with alcohol. We're thinking we could put it in cars. Success, compassion. What was the other one? Exactly. It wasn't exactly.
It was respect.
It was respect.
Respect, Caroline. And Caroline, I am sure you will agree that how our girls are seen in public is extremely important to this school.
It is.
Now, I was a little shocked when I went to visit the newsagent this morning.
What does that say about our school, Caroline? What does that say?
That we're open with our sexuality.
Caroline, tell me what you're going to do when you leave school.
I want to really work for the United Nations.
Then why here
Because
on
I
your...
really think this is the sort of school who would make someone who can work at the United Nations. In Italiano, en français, Greek.
In your career form, it says Big Brother housemate.
Big brother housemate.
What sort of a career is that?
It's a fast track to the UN. I just think that sometimes in this crazy world, it's hard to be noticed. Sure, I'm school captain, sure. But sometimes you've got to do something outrageous, like be on the cover of Ralph or be on Big Brother, because sometimes hard work isn't enough.
Caroline, when you became school captain, you made me a promise. Do you remember what that was?
Yes. Coffee with 2 sugars?
That you would stop dating members of the underworld.
It was only once. With Bobby Viviano. Bobby Viviano and I had something special. And Bobby showed me the dark side of life, the streets, the poverty.
Caroline, this is your last warning.
Yes, it is.
Now, I'm going to remind you of your school motto on your badge there. And it is, of course, sunt facta verbis difficile ilia, which, of course, in English means...
I thought it was the other one. Sunt facta, all facts, verbis, using verbs, difficilora, are difficult.
To the UN. I love that for Big Brother. Tom, what did you think?
Julia, Caroline, I'm not sure whether to give you detention or a scholarship. That was a fabulous performance and some great projects underway there. Using boiling vodka to 1,000 degrees will help with what?
Fueling cars.
Fueling cars. It's fabulous. And dating members of the underworld. Who is Bobby Viviano?
Bobby Viviano.
Viviano.
Bobby Viviano. He's a bad guy who taught me a lot about life.
About the dark side. At least he's not your gym teacher. I think we can all take some reassurance from that. Great. A fabulous performance, Julia, and I'll give you extra points if you're prepared to drive home in that uniform.
I love this uniform.
Very nice. Very stylish.
You liar.
No, I'm not being a liar at all. That suits you. Do you wear a lot of black and kind of...
I wear a lot of black, but I don't wear a lot of layers like this. Sequined numbers.
Oh, I see.
Glow mesh. I feel like a handbag. Maybe that's what I am, a giant handbag. I don't know.
You could be. I don't think you are.
Do you think I'm a dancer?
You could be.
Maybe.
You have a, you've got a normal costume, but you have not got a normal entrance. Come with me round the back right now. Round of applause, please, for Julia. That was my attempt at a joke. Now, what I need you to do, Julia, are you happy doing this? I think you will be.
Yeah.
All I want you to do is stand in front of those doors.
Yeah.
Don't enter.
No.
Wait for them to open the doors,
Yes.
and then the world is yours.
All right.
Julia Zemiro,
All right.
good luck to you.
Thank God you're here. Annie Blake. Welcome to That Was Your Life. It all begins in the tiny New South Wales township of Palmerton. Now, Annie Blake, do you remember this voice?
Come on, love, give us a tune.
Yes, of course, that's Maggie from down the corner shop who used to teach us dancing lessons on the side to hoof and tap and service me pies at the same time.
Well, actually, blood is thicker than water because it's your Auntie Pearl. Welcome, Pearl. Now, Annie, what's your earliest memories of Pearl?
Oh, she put little pink ballet shoes on my feet and said, "Dance, little fat one, dance." I danced the weight off, and here I am today.
Well, let's move to 1982, the studios of TCN Sydney.
Oh.
And you made your television debut on a very special program called
Jeopardy.
Jackpot Bonanza!
Oh, Jackpot Bonanza!
And this bloke here was a pretty major influence on your life, wasn't he, Annie? Tell us who he was and what he did for you.
Jack from Jackpot Bonanza. And, well, of course, he became my first husband. And we never had children because he couldn't.
Well, I wonder if you could guess who might possibly be waiting out the back right now.
Not Jack.
Well, no, Jack tragically passed away in 1988.
Shock.
We are joined by someone equally as special. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Greg Evans.
Wonderful to see you.
You don't look a day over, you know.
Thanks very much. Very nice. And the same to you, Annie. You just look gorgeous. Didn't we have fun together?
Greg, of
we
course, you
did.
took over from Jack when he sadly passed away. And
Yes.
Yeah.
a lot of fun working with Annie, I
Oh,
suppose.
look, I remember the time we were about to record an episode of the show, and just before we did, the zip on Annie's dress broke. Well, you finish the story.
Well, I hardly think this is the time to bring it up, do you?
I can tell you there was nothing going up.
Well, no, clearly. I mean, that was the point.
What a TV real
One of television's great partnerships, ladies and gentlemen. Please thank Mr. Gregor. OK, Annie. In June 1991, you met someone you describe as your ideal soulmate, Ian Swan, who you marry in Queensland at a rather interesting location.
I said, marry me on a golf course, put me at a tee, I don't care, and we did.
Well, I'm sure it was a hole-in-one. Sadly, of course, the marriage disintegrated, but
Well,
you
when
do
you say
have...
disintegrated, I think you're nitpicking. You're nitpicking. It was fine.
After
When you've got an alcoholic for a husband, you've got to say, enough is enough, is enough.
You did, of course, have 3 beautiful children.
Hi, Mum. Surprise.
And here they are. Alison, Sandy and Fiona. Hi, girls. How you doing?
How are you, girls?
Now,
Alison,
Annie-
Fiona and Sandy.
Yes. Girls, thank you so much for being with Mum tonight.
That's all. Sit down, Alison. Girls,
Please
sit
thank the
down.
girls, ladies and gentlemen. OK, Annie, let's turn now to 1992, where your mid-morning chat show, Weekdays, launches right here. And the great thing was you introduced guests with a song.
Did I? Come inside, come on in. Yeah, I remember now. I remember. Oh, I'm here.
Certainly one of the great shows. We certainly miss it. Now, all the highs and lows of your life, Annie, you've always found time for your first and very greatest passion.
Small dogs.
And, of course, singing. So, Annie, to take us out tonight, we would love you to give us a few bars of your signature song, I'll Be Loving You. Ladies and gentlemen, Annie Blake.
I'll be loving you when you walk down my carpet so red. I'll be loving you no matter if you're ugly or got a good looking head. I will
Just back off that character, baby. Oh, yeah, Greg.
Thank you.
Simon.
Have they just been through the most horrific?
Tom.
Well done, Joe. I was warned never to cut you off mid-song, but I just felt it. We had to put you out of your misery. You were just being battered from all corners there. You handled it beautifully. Obviously, a stellar career. I was trying to, you're somewhere between Liz Taylor and Kerry-Anne Kennelly is the best I could...
I have to say, Kerry-Anne did come into my head.
Yeah, you're channeling her a bit. Well done to you.
Thank
That was
you very
great.
much.
Wow, you got it in the bag.
I'm Dr.
How are you? Who are you?
Felicity West,
Oh, Felicity West.
apparently. Good. And I've got a note.
Oh, you got it all
See,
there.
can't even speak. Looking forward to getting there.
Just work visually. Now, have you played a doctor before?
No, of course I haven't.
Okay.
I mean,
you-
you've done the serious TV and the serious work.
Yes, I have. Well,
He
funny you
flicks-
should mention it. When I was 3, this is about you, young lady.
Is it?
There is the door. You're fabulous.
Thank you.
Through you go. Enjoy. Julia Zemiro, good luck.
Thank God you're here. What's with the 3-hour lunch break?
Well, I was waiting for you. You said you were going to join me. I'm sitting there alone with a Chardonnay and a beer going warm. Imagine my surprise when you don't turn up.
I'm sorry. We're just going through the ward list. Jill.
Don't touch me like that.
Right,
Sister?
Mrs. Scott is in bed 7.
Good.
Now, you've told her she can go home today.
Yes, of course she can. She looks terrific.
She's still in a coma, Doctor.
Why let that stop her? Don't hold her back. Let her run free. Let's get her out on a gurney. You and I, together, down the pub, push her in the thing, have a drink, go off to...
Well, that's it for me then, isn't it?
Thank you, Matron.
Doctor?
Thank you very much.
I'm going back to lava life. That's what I'm doing. I bet he'll turn up when he makes a date. He's a bit ugly, but still.
Doctor, do you have any...
Why do you call me Doctor? Call me Fleck.
Listen.
Felicity, it's my name.
I know. And do you know why I have this expression?
I can't read what that is. Is it love? Is it yearning?
You've been ignoring me all morning.
I've been ignoring... Are you mental?
No. We need to talk. What happened last night?
I didn't ring, I know. I was busy.
Well, we were in bed together. What does that tell you?
Well, those drugs I was supposed to give to that lady in bed 6.
Yes?
I took them. Do you know why I took them?
Why?
Because I'm crazy for you!
When you said you needed some space, what did you mean?
I meant I just need some space. That's what I meant. To walk around you and see what I'm giving up. We can't be together. That's why I wanted to meet you today and talk to you and say, look, it's over. Yes.
Paging Dr. West. Dr. West, you have a code yellow in the PCR.
Dr. West, that's you.
A code what?
What's a code yellow?
Oh, I'm glad you're listening.
Code yellow, what is it? There isn't
Code
much
yellow.
time.
Good grief, why do we have so many bits of paper here? Why can't I just go there? Ah, a code yellow. It means an emergency of some kind. Oh, there it is. It's come up. It means a heart attack of love.
What is the PCR? What's a PCR?
Can you hear me?
Doctor!
Say I love you.
Doctor, listen to me. What's a PCR?
It's a practical cervical retraction. That's what it is. And that's not appropriate for a man with a heart problem, but that's all I have.
Felicity.
What?
Look at me.
I am trying.
When you look in my eyes, tell me, what do you see?
Contact lenses.
Didn't you hear? There's a code yellow. What's going on, Felicity?
Tell him. Tell him what we've been doing.
Well, it's awkward. Well, we've been making love to one another. That's what we've been doing. With no clothes sometimes. And sometimes in our uniform.
It's over between you two, Barclay.
What? Yes, it is.
You and Barclay, it's over. Tell him why.
Because he's young and stupid. And I like that in a man. He makes me feel important. You're too smart for me with your bloody Oxford University degrees, your this and your that and your Nobel Prize and your poet laureates. No, I want someone stupid and big and tall and dumb like a dog.
Wearing love.
Come here, young lady. I could watch that for hours. There's a beautiful story emerging there.
Yeah.
Code yellows, PCRs, lava life, Tom.
It had it all, did it? It was part Grey's Anatomy, part Young Doctors, but we loved it, Julia. And you just start sort of flights of thought that you have no idea where they're going to end. It is just fabulous to watch. I'm going to let you go. You've got a practical cervical retraction to take care of backstage.
Thank you.
Well done, Julia. Sensational.
Thank you very much.
I've been dreaming of appearing on Thank God You're Here in period costume. Will she get her wish? Let's find out. Please welcome Julia Zemiro. Madam. I should go down like this, should I?
I can't tell you how happy I am.
Oh, really? Are you that
I
happy?
am so over the moon. It's very tight.
Is it?
But, oh, I love it. Thank you, whoever said
Give her one. It's very tight, I must say. It is tight, but I love it.
And have you got any ideas of what's in store behind that door? Because it could be a lot of different things.
Well, it can't be Jane Austen, because it would have been more of an Empire line. You don't
That's
care,
exactly
but I'm
what I
telling you.
thought.
And so, look, who knows? But I've got a frock, there's a lot of layers, I've got a bit of a wig, I'm wrapped.
Julia Zemiro, have a wonderful time on the finale. Good luck.
Oh, Mum, thank God you're here. You've got a gentleman caller.
Miss Hatchford, I trust you will excuse my unannounced arrival.
Miss Hatchford, I do believe you can call me Emmeline.
Shall we?
Your moustache tickles when it comes close.
Come on, Miss Hatchford, let's have a seat. Join me. May I help you, madam? And again, one more. And down we go.
I'm a bit caught.
I understand.
Ooh!
Oh, this is relaxing. Tell me, Miss Hatchford, how have you been dealing with this current heat wave?
Well, I can't deny it. I'm short of breath and big of bust, but...
Yes, you are. I have been waking in a cold sweat each night. How about you?
A cold sweat?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Try hot. Hot like the sun that burns, burns like a love burning for a love it can't have yet wants.
I think I understand.
Why does this not move?
I don't know. Tell me, how does a pretty young lady like yourself come to own a 1,000,000-acre cattle station?
Oh, I shot my father.
The rumour is that your husband died in a rather freakish shearing accident. If it's not too painful, tell me what happened.
It was horrible.
Yes.
Sheep everywhere.
Yes.
Crutching everywhere.
Yes.
Blood. And there he was, lying, panting his last breath. Emmeline, Emmeline, he said.
I understand.
Take the property from me. And I have, and I think I'm doing quite well.
You are doing a fabulous job. You are doing a fabulous job. What is it that first drew you to Brumby's Run?
Brumby's Run?
Your station, Brumby's Run.
Oh, you may call it Brumby's Run. I call it Thunderbolt Station. For me, it is about a big black horse with no saddle that I can ride, sweaty, hot and tired.
I understand. Come, join, have a look.
Oh, you're not getting me up again.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I've got to make so many moves.
Graceful. Very graceful. Still, I understand that you are not only intending to farm beef. What other animals are you intending to farm?
Possum. For this is a wide brown land with too many possums, and yet I want more.
I understand. It is a harsh life for a woman on her own.
Yes.
Let me see your hands, madam. They are so delicate, and yet they are covered in blisters.
Oh.
This is no place for a lady. How did you get these blisters?
Fencing.
Fencing?
All along, by myself. Desperado. Why don't you come
I thought
and that song hasn't even been written yet.
No.
And look, I know. There they go. Birds everywhere.
Tell me. They are beautiful, Miss Hatchford. They are beautiful. Tell me, have you thought any more about my proposal?
Yes, I've thought of your proposal. For God's sake, do you think I have?
I sail for London in a week. Will you join me?
Oh, London. The streets are dirty, full of theatre and excitement, and yet you want me to leave here. Here, Thunderbolt Station, or as you call it. Brumby's what?
Brumby's Run.
Oh, Brumby's Run my arse. No! What would I do in London?
You would live with me.
I would do needlepoint. I would do strange shadow puppets up against the wall. I would have nothing.
I thought I heard voices. Who is this gentleman and why is he called at such an hour?
Sir, we are leaving to London to be married.
No.
Well, that's what he thinks. I haven't made up my mind. He wants to take me away, Papa! Do you think it's fair that I should be ripped from this land that I know, this land hot and dry, and yet I dress hot and dry?
Who will take care of your father?
Don't worry. Emmeline, stand up. Do not worry, Mr. Hatchford. Emmeline has a plan. Tell him.
Yes. Do I?
Yes.
You are bullying me into a plan. That's just like you. I haven't even quite got your name. What's your name?
My name is William Preston. You know it is. Let us seal our love with a kiss, right here.
Billy, don't get fresh.
You were on fire.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You created an extraordinary story.
Can't you see it? I can.
Just glorious.
I own this place.
What was it,
Thunderbolt Station.
That's distinct from what? Brumby...
Brumby's what?
I think it's
Run.
Brumby's Run My Art. Tom.
Julia, a sweeping performance, more than worthy of its own mini-series. The sun burns... I tried to get this down because it was pure poetry.
It's beautiful.
The sun burns like a love burning for love it can't have but burns.
Well, she's a little delirious because it's hot here in Australia.
It was just fabulous. And look, we've got the Thank God You're Here rap party tomorrow night. I'm going to give you extra points if you agree to show up in that dress. Well done.
Terrific, you're on.
Yes.
That's it.
Julia Zemiro, spectacular. Well, you have, but I'm more shocked the way you look.
Sure, but I've got a dog, a live animal. I can't control that.
No, you can't.
I control myself.
The tail...
I don't even know its name.
The tail is wagging, so that's a good sign. You are going to have a ball, Julia Zemiro. There's the door. There's a corridor. Be careful. So you and Fido, good luck to you. Julia Zemiro,
Come on,
your
doggy.
destiny awaits.
In you go, come on. In you come.
Oh, thank God you're here, Georgie. Georgie's here, everyone, for the holidays. Now we can all have fun and adventures.
Yes. How was your trip, Georgie? Knowing you, I bet something exciting happened on the train.
By jolly gosh, it did. Well, you won't believe it. There I was, hello, sitting on the train, and the dog was with me, and a very pretty girl sat next to me. I think I'm a boy, I'm not sure. Anyway, she sat next to me, and Dickie started humping her leg. Imagine my surprise.
What clever trick have you taught him this year?
Well, I've taught him to walk around me. That's what I've taught him. Oh, you are looking so beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much,
And
Georgie.
you haven't changed a bit. Still dressing like a complete tomboy.
Why don't you ever wear a skirt, Georgie?
My legs are quite large. I have calves that are bulbous.
Now, young lady, can you guess what I've got in my pocket?
Some kind of jube.
Almost. Hard-boiled lollies. Now, I'll leave them here with you. You can enjoy them here while I go and fetch the motor.
Thank you. Who's that?
That's Uncle Tristan.
Uncle Tristan, of course, he's changed as well. Hello, big boy.
Hello. Now there's just the five of us, or, as Georgie likes to call us,
The Funky Five.
Oh, what fun we're going to get up to these holidays. Sailing on the lake, bicycle rides through the woods, and, of course, your favourite activity.
Swimming naked.
And having yummy picnics. I'm looking forward to sharing cucumber sandwiches and lashings of ginger beer.
Absolutely.
What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to doing some homework with you. Just the two of us. Perhaps some French homework. Alone, with a big book and some writing.
well...
And then, by the light of the moon, perhaps we'll swim naked together, speaking in French or having a lolly together.
And you'll never guess what we saw on the beach yesterday.
What? Oh, that's me. We saw... Well, it's odd because it's the 50s, isn't it? But we saw a giant spaceship. That's what we thought it was anyway. Just the top part. Imagine our surprise. It's probably a Russian.
You know some strange men were whispering on the beach to each other. What do you think they could be doing?
Hopefully, coming swimming naked with us later.
Maybe they're smugglers. You know what I'm thinking?
Yes, I do know what you're thinking because I have ESP and that's why I'm in this group.
We should sneak out at night.
Yes, I was going to say that.
But what if Uncle Tristan finds out he has a horrid temper? Tell them what he did to you last holidays.
locked me up in a cupboard with the dog for days upon days. We got on quite well by the end of it.
And you were grounded?
And I was grounded. Yes, I was grounded. He dug a hole and put me in the ground and covered it with earth. I was there for a long time. People missed me, you know.
All right, everybody, why don't we sing our adventure song?
Oh, yes.
Where there's mysteries to be solved.
We'll be brave and bold.
When there's adventures to be had.
We'll go and find Mum and Dad.
God, that was hilarious.
Well, it was all right. But don't put a lolly in your mouth when you're performing. I think that's the...
Is it a hard one? A boiled lolly?
Yeah, it's a
Not
boiled lolly.
a jube, as you predicted.
No, I thought it might be a Jew, but it's a boiled lolly.
Did you say jube with a boiled lolly in your
I
mouth?
did, yeah.
Okay, you did?
Jube.
Fantastic. Tom.
How good's this dog?
How good were you, Julia? Fabulous
thank
stuff.
you.
I note never eat the props. I do think that is a rule here on this program. I love the way you were slowly trying to work out the era, your gender, your sexuality.
Dickie.
Dickie.
Down, Dickie.
Dickie's range of tricks were a little limited, but you were fabulous. Big-pocketed, bulbous calves and all. It was a jolly wonderful performance. Well done,
Thank
Julia.
you very much.
Julia Zemiro! What's going on with that face?
I have never been this brown.
You don't tan up easily?
Oh, you're kidding me? No. Red like that, like a lobster.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
You look fabulous.
You know who I think I am?
Who do you think you are?
I think I might be Kay Cotty.
The door is behind you.
Yes, it
Julia Zemiro, we love you. Good luck. See you on the other side.
Certainly.
Thank God you're here. The girls are very excited.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Come on through.
I've just come in from the Caspian Sea and I'm buggered.
All right, our special guest has arrived. Amy, come up and make the introduction. Great. Oh, come here, darling. Thank you.
Today's guest speaker needs no introduction.
Thank you.
The first Australian woman to sail solo around the world twice. She is also a former pupil of our school.
Am I?
Please welcome Belinda Crossley.
Belinda Crossley, that's me!
Thank you. Now, Belinda, we're all wondering, what makes someone wake up one day and want to sail solo around the world twice?
Oh, an irritating mother, a really annoying father, and no boyfriend. But don't let that stop you, girls.
But of course, there's an extra reason. You're raising awareness for a cause you don't hear much about. What's the cause?
That's right, I'm a virgin. And so I've gone all around the world, twice, to raise money for all the virgins over 42. And, gee, it's working well. Pockets are full, ladies. Not that I want you to ever be virgins, although, if you were, no judgment here.
Now, Belinda, why don't we go back to the start? You're heading off on a gruelling journey. You know you're going to be cold, wet, lonely. How do you train for something like that?
Well, you come to this school for a start. Oh, I remember you were hard on me. I can't believe you're still here. God, you must be at least 90. Yeah, this school. I wanted to get out of here quick, smart girls, and I did. Where? The open sea. Full stop.
But of course, you weren't totally alone. There was someone with you.
Well, my trusty seagull. A seagull that had lost its leg, don't you know, and landed one day. More a pigeon sound, more a chicken sound, but landed on my raft. And did I throw it out or eat it? Tempted? No, kept it. And even when it died, we still spoke.
But of course, your lovely Scotch Terrier Rags didn't make it home.
Oh,
what happened?
You love dogs, don't you, girls? Grow up, toughen up. When that dog died, I threw it to the sharks just to get them away from the boat, and it worked, damn you.
Now, Belinda, as we were saying...
That's my world, right there.
What a big world it is. You did have some scares out on the water. Your boat was approached by pirates.
So, well, imagine my surprise when not one of them was Johnny Depp.
They decided to leave you alone.
They did.
Why was that?
Well, I have not been out of this suit for 2 round-the-world yacht trips. Bit whiffy on the old. And if you fart in this suit, it stays.
Now, Belinda, there were some very tough times on your voyage. On your blog, you wrote, "Can't take this much longer, feel like going mad, I hate it, I hate it." So what did you do to pull yourself through that dark phase?
I started to sing, just for my own enjoyment. But sometimes the birds would land and the fish would come and the dolphins would jump. Like a Snow White at sea. And sometimes my hands became my own best friends.
Now, tell us, you brought some of these wonderful safety equipment that you've used. How do you use that in an emergency?
Well, this, of course, is yank, throw, orange smoke everywhere, purely for my own enjoyment. Something to watch.
And this?
And that, of course, is a snorkeling device. Or possibly a bong, I can't quite remember. The whole time.
All right, Belinda.
But, I mean, drugs are bad, obviously.
Why don't we take some questions from the girls?
Right.
Yes, Kimberly.
What can we as young women learn from your achievements?
What you can learn is the world's your oyster. This can be yours. Don't let this tiny, annoying school with Mrs. Humble Bungle stop you from what you want to do, Kimberly. Mark my words. Amy, any questions? Kimberly, Amy, nothing?
Any more questions? Hands up. Yes, down the front.
Your boat was called Mr. Unstoppable. Who was it named after?
Ah, yes. Mr. Unstoppable. He's up there on that wall right now. The founder of this school, Mr. Unstoppable. Maths master, 1974. We had a strong love, unspoken, virgin, but it's strong. And he was unstoppable. Unstoppable. Can't even say it. I'm that overcome with emotion.
All right, one last question, girls. Yes, Vanessa.
When I grow up, I would like to beat your world record. Have you got any advice for me?
Bit cheeky there on the chops there, eh? Beat my world record. Right, I see. Tickets on yourself? Thinking you can just go out there and do what you want? Think it's easy being me? No one, no love, nothing? Stay a housewife. Just stay home, have a couple of kids and leave it alone. Don't follow your dreams. Don't move. Stay in. Close the door. Take a pill. Lie down. Whatever.
Belinda Crossley. Give us a kiss. How good was that?
I wish I had sailed around the world twice.
Do you?
Yep, I do.
Hence
I'm not a virgin, though.
Well, Mr. Unstoppable might have fixed that up.
Are you Mr. Unstoppable?
Oh, sometimes. Tom?
We have to, Julia, we must remind the girls that you were inhabiting a character there. A lot of the advice you passed on during the last few minutes, you know, we wouldn't...
Of course. No, although, you know, I think if you've just set a record and someone says they're going to break it, you might get a little bit grumpy.
You turn on
Thank
them.
you.
Yeah.
Great actress for dealing with it.
And I love the way you make a drug joke and then say drugs are bad. That's a beautiful... That's what we call a balanced performance, Julia. I do love the way you inhabit a character. You step in, you're a sailor inspired by an irritating mother to set off around the world. And I'll give you one more chance. Can you give us the seagull impression? Nice. More than enough.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Pretty close.
Oh, that's a dolphin. It's my dolphin.
Julia, we will set sail with you anytime. Well done.
Julia Zemiro.
Please welcome the effortlessly funny, charming and disarming, it's my dream lunch date, Julia Zemiro!
That is
I know. It's nice having long hair.
See? Wow. What are we thinking? Who's this person?
I found some things in my pockets.
Okay.
Yeah.
No touching.
Not
I don't
touching.
know.
No, I won't reveal it.
Well,
I'll put it in
about
the
that as
things
well.
in
I
here.
might give you this as well.
Yeah.
No touching. No touching, no looking. Disregard them. Don't worry
Yeah.
about
Oh,
that.
I know. They're laughing, and this is heavy. Yep.
Are you having flashbacks? Can I just ask?
A little bit, but good ones.
Yeah. You're the expert here. I will let you do the thing.
You're very lovely.
You're very lovely. Good luck, Julia Zemiro.
Here we go. Just breathe. Okay.
Actually, one more thing.
Yes.
Just as a special, super special welcome back gift.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a bit of company for you.
Do you really?
Yes. you do.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, you're coming with me? You're coming with me, thank goodness.
You're all going together.
We're all going together,
Julia
everyone.
Zemiro, good luck.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Babe. Oh, I missed you, babe. Where have you been, babe?
Not here.
Hello.
They're saying there's some issues with our luggage.
You're
What do you
kidding
think
me.
it would be?
Well, obviously that's got to be all your equipment. We have a very active sex life, and we've been away, haven't we? We've been away, and we like to have a little bit of fun, just the two of us. And there might be batteries, lithium batteries. I'm sorry, take them out.
Mrs. Henty.
Mrs. Henty. It's so great hearing my name now that we're married, Mrs. Henty.
We've got a few questions about your passenger declaration form. Can you tell us what was the reason for your trip to Bali?
Our trip to Bali was to get married.
Well, you've ticked business, so what?
I did that as a tax deduction. We did get married for business, and it was amazing.
And then you went to Central America? Why Central America?
My wife's family are actually from Colombia. What's the name of the town again?
Bogota.
We actually found 3 mink coats.
Yes.
With the tags still on them.
Did you?
In your suitcase.
Right.
Why do you need 3 mink coats for Central America?
Because I was going to sell them for some more toys for our love life.
We've also found this boogie board cover. What's inside it, Mrs. Henty?
That's a very soft boogie board, isn't it? It doesn't feel like a real board. Listen, we are on a really important trip for the Australian government. We've been to Bogota and we've been hiding as a married couple undercover, and by God, I mean, I didn't want to fall in love with you, but I have. But we are an important business, and it's no business of yours because we are here on a higher order, are we not, Trevor?
Our super dog here, Mrs. Henty, seems to be very interested in you. Why
Well,
would that be?
I'm very good with animals. He can feel my auras, I'm sure.
This box over here, it's marked fragile. Can you tell us what's fragile in there?
What is fragile in there? Hello. Oh. Oh my God! Well, that, Trevor,
Mrs. Henty?
Yes.
Why is there a snake in your luggage?
Wow, that is a real snake. A real snake is in my luggage because that poor thing was going to be abandoned in Bogota and we wanted to bring it back. Save it because we care. I mean, this used to be an animal and we saved it. We're taking it back to its family. That's real.
Would you mind telling us what's inside your handbag?
I would think there would be normal things like possibly a pair of socks from the flight and some pyjamas.
Would you mind showing me the contents of the bag, please?
Of course I would, yes. It'd be my pleasure. Love to do that.
What are we looking at here?
Well, that's a wallet, and
Mrs. Henty, before we conduct a full body search, we are going to need you to step into our 3D scanner. Now, is there any reason you won't be able to comply with this request?
Well, if it sends me to jail, probably not, but all right, yes. I mean, you've done very little, that's all I'm saying.
Very well.
I thought we had something. I really did.
If you could step in, Mrs.
Yes,
Henty,
I know
please.
how.
Thank you.
Oh, I mean, honestly. I mean, you haven't even asked me to take this off. And that is not a real animal. I'm not taking live our lives.
Thank you, Mrs. Henty. Just scanning. Wonderful. You may step out, Mrs. Henty. Thank you. You can join your husband over there if you like.
Can I?
Mrs. Henty, what are we looking at?
Oh. We're pregnant. With watches. That's unusual. That is very unusual. Look, you made me swallow 4 watches. I didn't want to eat them, but you said 1 watch, 2 watch, 3 watch, bang, tick, 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 and now I am literally a ticking time bomb.
I tell you, she's too good for Trevor. Get rid of that guy. Oh, holding you back.
He just made me swallow so many things.
I gotta say, that was incredible. Like, what did our guest judge, Glenn Robbins, what did you think about that?
I just want to say it was a bit Border Security, a little bit Antiques Roadshow. I can see what's in your stomach. My suggestion, a little bit of Metamucil, go backstage, and everybody gets a present. Well done. Good luck with the jet lag.
Good luck, Julia Zemiro.
You are... OK.
Bye.
Well, I'll let myself down then, shall I? No one to help. It's typical.
Thank God you're here. How did you get upstairs?
I went up a machine that has not been built yet, for it is from another century. And yes, when I read books, Mama, at home, when I read those books, I can imagine that sometime there will be some kind of contraption. I'm mad.
The whole palace is so excited to see the most desirable woman in all the courts of Europe.
Where's she? Oh, me! Oh, tell me, my dear, what is your secret? How are you able to drive men wild?
Shall I show you?
Oh, yes, please.
They can only imagine what is underneath, for it is what is hidden that is the most desirable.
It is not just your beauty, but your intellect.
Yes.
What was it you were saying about this Mr. Newton and his laws of motion?
Oh, Mr. Newton and his laws of motion. For that is the book I was reading earlier, for the contraption that could be built and yet has not been yet. But I one day shall build such contraptions. One day. Ah,
Duchess du Duplat, it is good to see you once again.
Duchess du Duplat. Does he have a problem? I think it's... Duchesse Duchess du Placé. Mais non. Oh là là. Maman, c'est incroyable. Si je dois faire chaque chose la même chose, il ne me promène pas. Non, oh là là.
You could say that the Duchess and I share a common interest. I'll let her explain.
Sure. Sometimes at night, Lord Fauntleroy and I, out in the garden, stare at the stars, do we not, Lord Fauntleroy? And we imagine what it would be like, indeed, to fly to such planets. And sometimes my skirt moves.
If it is not too bold, I'm sure you can guess what I'm about to ask you for.
If you are here to ask my hand in marriage, I'm afraid I cannot accept.
May I request the pleasure of the next dance?
Oh, well, in that case, sure.
There is only one type of dance that the Duchess enjoys.
Yes, it is the one where you go in and the one where you go out.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
I shall return.
Oh, but
My dear, charming young man, but sadly penniless.
Penniless? No, that is not for me, Mama. I cannot have a man who has no money.
Oh, wait. What do you say about money, my dear?
What do I say about money? I say it is an evil curse, Maman, but yet, you know, you and I need this money. And if I have to, I will be out there and let myself be invaded by whomever.
My dear,
I
my
will
dear.
do what this house needs because this house, all its beauty, all its clinky, clanky, tinkly, tankly. We should no longer have magnificent seats like
my
this to
dear.
sit in if I do not let myself be invaded, and by God I shall.
Come. My dear, Emma. You could have any man in this room, but you reject them all.
And you're married, my dear, to the Duke.
Oh.
Duke Leopold Constantine Ferdinand III.
Dukey?
Ah, my dear wife.
Dukey.
5 years of wedlock, and what have you never given your husband? An heir.
An heir,
How
yes.
is it you remain childless?
I'm not ready to have an heir. I want to be free. I want to be like Newton and invent things. Why you and I cannot come to an arrangement and just stay, you know, like this.
Dukey?
Excuse me, madame.
Yes.
A letter has arrived for you.
You are lovely.
Well, what does it say?
Grazie per la notte scorsa.
Will you speak Italian, dear? What does it mean?
I also speak Italian. I'll tell you what it means. Thank you for last night. What happened last night?
Last night, nothing at all. I was out looking at the stars.
Who is it that could have written such a thing?
Oh, I don't know. Dear. Oh, I don't know. It's the champagne.
It was I, mia cara.
Lord Fauntleroy, I did not know you were Italian.
Why does he call you mia cara?
He is the one I want to be with at last. The man who makes me think. The man who makes me explore. The man I have sex with.
That was incredible. It was like Renaissance Bold and the Beautiful. It was amazing. Colin, what did you think of our Renaissance woman?
Look, I could just... Can we see the little shake of the...
Yeah.
Yeah, the little... Oh, man. Driving me crazy. It was kind of like a cross between Bridgerton and Mythbusters. It was just... I don't know what was going on, quite frankly. So well done. Grazie mille!